talking about the selection process, I was completing my graduation in Delhi and wanted to shift to Mumbai for my articleship. The major challenge that I faced was that in Delhi, people start their articleship just after the graduation. But in Mumbai, the scenario is completely different since people here continue their articleship and graduation together. So given that, the placement procedure in Mumbai generally ends in March, but the process may extend up to April in Delhi. So because of this, I had to probably make a few extra mails to HR or 5-6 extra calls, but I had decided that I would not hold back on my decision. Talking about location, I had two places in my mind where I could pursue my articleship. One was Mumbai and second was to stay back in Delhi. So there are majorly three reasons why I chose Mumbai to be my place of articleship. The first one is my network base. Since I had already spent my 3 years for graduation in Delhi, I had a fair network base there. So why not to increase another city to my network base? That's why I thought I should move to Mumbai so that I'll meet new people and then it will certainly add on to my network. The second big thing was I was in a comfort zone there because I had a set of friends and I had a set of place where I would live. So development certainly hampers somewhere. So to get out of that comfort zone, I decided that Mumbai would be a better place for me. And of course, Mumbai is a dream city. Who doesn't want to come to Mumbai? So that's why I'm in Mumbai right now. I'm a financial analyst, and business processes certainly excites me the most. And I also believe that statutory audit will take me closest to the point where I will be able to understand the company's fundamentals in and out. So when I joined statutory audit, there was a transition going on in financial reporting mechanism of the country since GAP was converging into Ind AS, and as transition happens, there is a maximum opportunity to learn because you make an impact analysis. You have to understand the processes before the transition and also after the transition. So with these things in my mind, I chose statutory audit as a profile for my articleship. I entered into my graduation. Doing CA was always in the back of my mind, as I believe CA is a course that will provide a very holistic view of how industry works in our country today. Since it is covering almost all the aspects such as financial reporting, then taxation, then auditing, and maybe financial management also. So yeah, CA was one of the must things to do. Then as I cleared my IPCC, I wanted to explore my interest and what I am really interested in doing. So I did a few internships, one in taxation, then in policy research, and also in financial resources. So finance excited me the most. So then I started exploring various options available for me in finance. So what I did was I took the curriculum of various options available. I saw the courses that are offered, what all topics are covering, and in that CFA excited me the most among them because of majorly three things. First of all, CFA was covering majorly all the aspects of finance, and then it has global approach towards the designing of curriculum and regular updates. CFA Institute is really very robust while they update their curriculums. So yeah, these were the majorly three things that made me pursue CFA. So talking about the combination, I believe a sound technical background of CA along with the global validation of CFA makes me competent enough and confident also to enter into industry, or I'll feel confident about a knowledge base also. I believe studies and work is not the only thing that contributes to the learning curve. These other things like Aviation Club, it helps me build a network base, and further it involves a comprehensive learning. So it helps me dealing with different sphere of people, managing teams, then I execute, work and plan on various ideas, and of course these all things give me an immense satisfaction. I believe these activities have also helped me to have an open-minded approach towards my studies and work also. Before joining the articleship, we all have many questions in our mind, so we keep asking people about their experiences. But why not to have our own experience by keeping a positive approach and then make an opinion about it? So trust me, initial 6 months are going to be a roller coaster ride since our transition from a student's life to professional life happens here. So work is not the only thing that you'll get to learn there. you'll see many things, like you'll have to work with a team, you'll see how to manage your time, because in the peak hours you won't get any time for yourself, and then you'll know how organizational structure works, how professionals work, and how you keep a demarcation between your professional life and a personal life there. So I would suggest you to keep a holistic approach towards your horticulture and judge your work not only on the basis of the work you are doing, but on all the things that you are learning in this journey of horticulture.